Hey, I'm back with book 45, and this time I went a little bit more spiritual with a book, and I read Gabrielle Bernstein, Judgement, Detox. So, interesting book. Didn't love it. I'm going to be really honest. A lot of people out there would be shocked at that. Didn't love it. I struggled with how, I'm so going to get in trouble for this, hippy-dippy it felt. And that's just me. It's not my style. I like something that's more action and strategy-based and logical. I'm not this girl, and I'm realizing that more and more the more I read, which is fine, but there was still quite a bit that I got out of it. And Honor the Wound, step 2 in the process of healing your judgment, talks about it can be scary and disorienting to let go of judgment because it's a pattern we've grown to rely on. In some ways, releasing judgment can feel like letting go of a friend who deep down you know is not good for you. Even though your heart tells you it's time to move on, you feel a sense of sadness and loss. Underneath every judgment is a core wound. Even the most minor and seemingly insignificant judgments stem from our own shame and shadows. Remember, if we were happy and complete, we wouldn't judge. Our feelings of unworthiness lead us to project judgment outward. Unconsciously, we believe that if we put our pain onto someone else, we won't have to feel it. So instead of addressing our own feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness, we avoid our pain by fixating on what we perceive to be the shortcomings of others. But projecting our judgment onto other people gives us only a temporary and tenuous reprieve. Not only do our own feelings of inadequacy not dissolve, but to make matters worse, we feel an unconscious or conscious guilt for judging others too. That was amazing. And so I loved some steps of it. I loved parts of it. But the actual practice of going through the whole thing and step by step, some of that and some of the actions just went against some of the things I believe and against a lot of my comfort level. And so, yeah, I recommend it. I recommend it to people that are very into self-help, people that love Gabby Bernstein. She is an amazing human being, but it's just not my style, and that's allowed. Another section that was actually really cool was page 39, where she talks about actually looking at the questions, right? Like the columns and the practice of the judgment detox. And so it goes through, what or whom am I judging? How does this judgment make me feel? Why do I feel justified in this judgment? And what moment in my life triggered me to feel justified in this judgment? And that I've actually used quite a few times since I read this book. And looking at people that I'm judging and going, hey, step back, wait, right? What am I judging? Who am I judging? Why? What is even causing me to do this judgment in the first place or even feel this way? And I'm a fairly non-judgmental person. I'm proud of that fact. But it still comes up every once in a while. So, yeah, interesting book. Definitely respect her work. Not my book, but that's okay. On to the next one.